Step back, and pose. You love me.
Barnes and Noble employee of the century.
Step back, kick front, and walk away.
Okay, we are done. And we are done here. All right, little impromptu vlog. We're running on the phone today, I think. I got Jessica with me, of course.
Hi.
Crackhead.
Whatever.
We're gonna go into our Barnes and Noble, actually, which is right there. But yeah, we're gonna go into our Barnes and Noble. I have, I think, a volume to pick up that's on hold, and also we're gonna take a look around because they've been getting some of the new figures lately too, which is kind of awesome. And I don't know, maybe see if there's any books on the shelf that I've been missing out on. So let's head into Barnes and Noble and see what's really good. All right, we are in Barnes and Noble in the manga section. Oh, they got the little cart. The cart looking kind of skimpy though. Ooh, they do got that new Todai Revengers. Ooh, this is kind of cool. I low-key want to pick this up. Boom. They got that Sailor Moon box set. I've actually been waiting for them to get more copies of this in. All 3 volumes of it. They've been out of it for a while. I think that's a solo leveling light novel there. What are these? Oh, I think this is a BL book. I see a lot of the manga tubers talk about this book.
Oh yeah.
Norse mythology. Oh, Neil Gaiman. Fire. But I wanted to also take a look at the figures over here. They got the Aqua, which I think I picked this up recently. Maybe we'll unbox it in this video, but I just picked this up the other day. Actually, this says Sakura is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuck in the cut. I had thought about getting this Fern figure right here. We were talking about that the other day. It's like a noodle stopper. I don't know what I would do with that. But yeah, they're stepping up their figure game. I already have this one, or I would have bought it. They're stepping up their figure game.
They cleared this out. Somebody's gotten something from it.
Oh yeah.
It was packed last week.
Ooh, but what I want is one of these free range jump offs. I am just gonna hope and pray. Oop. I'm just gonna hope and pray that we can either get the free run or we can get the Fern. I would be cool with a Stark, but I know which one has a Stark in it. It's this one. Let's see what else I got. Book-wise, I mean, you can see it's actually a little bit more full than it was the last time I came in here, to be honest. We gonna make it work. Just some of the audio might suck because I didn't have the audio on, y'all. I forgot to put the audio on. I actually am considering buying this one, After God. This one looks kind of cool. I read a little bit about this one before. That one looks cool. I don't know if we're gonna get it today though. But yeah, nothing like too crazy from the last time we came in. I don't think there's like really much new. Honestly, this month has been kind of light compared to previous like release months or whatever. Actually, we might go ahead and pull up on this because the done volumes are kind of difficult to get. So we might, I've been debating picking up Dan, but I think we might. I'm gonna hold on to them. That's a maybe. Dan's a maybe. Don't be making that face. Don't be making that face.
Okay.
Don't be making that face. It's only 10 volumes. We can make it work. It might be the FOMO getting to me, okay? But I have been like really enjoying the show, so I think it might be worth, going through and picking up some volumes low key. But I could pick up that free run figure if I wanted to, if that's the case. But yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too new. I don't know if there's anything you guys have been missing out on or wanting to see. I don't see. I picked this up though. I did pick Home Office Romance up.
This one?
Nah,
Oh,
this one. Yeah.
That looks cute.
Yeah,
I kind of want to read that one.
Yeah, I picked this up like a couple of weeks ago, and maybe like literally a week or two ago, I bought this one, and I haven't read it yet. I kind of flipped through it. I think I read like the first few pages, and it was kind of cute. I'm not meat.
Oh dear Lord.
I have questions.
Okay.
I have questions. We're not flipping through that. We're not flipping through that. Don't nobody need to know. Behemoth, you know me. I like the ones wrapped in.
Oh.
I like the ones wrapped in the plastic.
Wow. Yeah, this one needs to be in plastic.
Oh.
Yeah, this one needs to be in plastic.
It needs to be in plastic?
It needs to be in plastic a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit.
A little bit? Just a little
bit.
Just a little taste, huh?
A little taste in plastic.
Well, you know, what you call it? What's the name of the one that I like?
Booty Royale?
No. Okay, we're not talking about Booty Royale right now. Okay. I'm talking about, the one that I keep buying volumes of, but I didn't read. My Dress Up Darling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one comes in plastic, and I read the first volume expecting to see like something crazy, and there was like nothing crazy in there. She was in like a swimsuit. Like,
Oh, that was a letdown.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't a letdown. It's a pretty wholesome story. So,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah, it's a pretty wholesome story. It's not going too crazy. Man, I do want to get these volumes of Don. I'm not lying. I am not fronting. This is what it is. I mean, you know, I can always do voiceover. I'm not really tripping.
They definitely have some stuff I hadn't seen before.
I definitely think it's like fuller. Look at
Yeah.
that. Still got volumes of Vagabond. I think they've sold a few of them now.
Did you ever finish? You finished all the Vagabonds.
Nah, I'm on like volume 3.
Oh.
I haven't picked it up in a while. I'm trying to kind of get through my backlog. And over here, some of the more statue figures. Actually, low-key, this one's kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. Sasuke is cool too, but I do not collect Naruto. And for a Demon Slayer, I only collect the pink and yellow haired girl. I don't even know her name. I don't even really know her name like that. But I only collect her figures. I'm not really fucking with nothing else. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually wish they had this one. I would buy that 1000%. Let's see. What else they got? I do want this one, but it's like $75 here. That's like way too much. I'm trying to get it on a deal, bro. And then over here, these are cute, but if they had my girl, I would get it if they had my girl, 100%. But they don't have my girl. But I do, these are cute though. I did think about getting her. I did think about getting that one. I'm not even gonna lie.
Where did she come from? She wasn't there before.
No, she was there. I almost bought her last time we were here. This Tanjiro's fire though. I'm not even gonna lie. I do have like a little shelf with the Tanjiros. I'm not buying it. I'm just saying it looks cool.
It does look really cool. The detailing is really like, wow.
Honestly, the only Demon Slayer figures I'm buying is anything with her on it. Anything with her. Okay, not anything, but like, stuff.
Her.
Yeah, stuff with her. And I'm gonna get, at some point, I'm gonna get like this specific figure right here. This Nezuko. I'm gonna get this one because I have this one. So, and I have him posed, and I want to get her in like a flight stand and like pose her behind him.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then there's a Nendoroid doll of her and a Nendoroid doll of him. I may get those two and put them all together.
That'd be cute. I can see that.
Also, I've actually been thinking about getting this little nano block joint with Mitsuri on it. This one's kind of fire. It's like a little, yeah, I think that would be cute. Like I have a little section.
Is that like Legos you put together, or does it come out like that?
Nah, I think it's like you put them together.
Oh.
But I have a little section on my shelf with her, just for her stuff. This is literally my favorite person at Barnes and Noble. Why you gotta look like that? Say what's up. Say what's up.
How you doing, everybody?
Oh my God.
Baby, I look at Barnes and Noble.
You doing the most.
When do I not do the most?
All of the time.
That's why you like me.
Facts of the matter. You doing the most.
But you're amazing. So
For real, but you are awesome.
Step back, and pose. You love me.
Barnes and Noble employee of the century.
Step back, kick front, and walk away.
Okay, we are done. And we are done here. We are fucking done here. We are done. We are fucking done. All right, so I did not end up getting the Freerin little blind box. Not because I didn't want it, but because my peoples at Barnes and Noble brought out something that I've been waiting a long time to get. So I'm like super geeked up. I was squealing like a little girl. I was literally squealing like a little girl.
He did.
I was squealing. I jumped up and down.
And kicked.
Like when they told me that they might have this for me and they pulled up with it, and we're gonna see it when we get to the crib. Right now we're gonna go get some rolled ice cream, so we're gonna check that out and see what's really good. Damn. Well, oh well. And so it's cookie though. Fuck it. Alrighty, we have made it back home from Barnes & Noble, and I think this is the perfect time for me to show you what I picked up while I was there, as well as a few other things, like these Amazon packages that came in the mail, and we'll possibly open up that Aqua Nendoroid that I picked up over the weekend as well. Now, first things first, let me show you the two manga that I picked up while I was at Barnes & Noble. Now, the first one I picked up was Ultimate Complex Volume 2, which is out, I think, Tuesday, probably well after this video comes out. I honestly picked up Volume 1 a couple of weeks ago, and I've been trying to work my way around to reading it ever since. I just haven't quite gotten there yet, but I thought the premise of this particular book was like pretty interesting. It's basically about two friends, a handsome girl and a beautiful guy, I guess, who apparently have a thing for each other, but also their friends have a thing for each one of them. And so, you know, it's a bit of a love square, so to speak. And if you've been following this channel for any period of time, you know I love a good romance, especially a romance with an interesting premise. And so I have been looking forward to reading this for quite some time, and now I'm finally getting an opportunity to get into it. So Ultimate Complex Volume 2, did not know this was already coming out. I think Volume 1 came out maybe in August or September, and now we're already getting Volume 2. So excited to read this. If you are into rom-coms, I think this would be a great book for you to pick up. Now, the next volume that I picked up was something that I have been anticipating for months, and that is Neighborhood Story Volume 4, which is the last in this particular series by the incredible Aizawa. Now, I've been waiting for a hot minute for this book to come out, and this one actually does not come out, I think, until like December 3rd, but I got it a little bit early, exactly 2 weeks early, in fact, which happens sometimes with Barnes & Noble. So my boy, who you saw in the video, and the person that I always get to pre-order my manga for me at Barnes & Noble, which once again, a great hack with Barnes & Noble. Anything that's available in their stock, they can order it for you. If they don't have it in store, you can pick it up from the store. You can pay in advance, or you can pay when it comes in. So, you know, a great way to do your pre-orders. But yeah, if you don't mind paying full price for the books, you know, you can get them from there. Sometimes you get them early, sometimes you get them weeks early. Anyway, I was asking my boy if I had any other books other than Ultimary Complex in, and he was like, actually, I think you do have one more in. And he came back around the corner and he brought me Neighborhood Story Volume 4. And I, like I said in the video, I did an entire fucking shriek moment when I saw this was coming out, because I have enjoyed the series so much so far. And though I am sad to see these characters go, I am also excited to have the final book in the series. Now, next up, I have a couple of packages from Amazon that I think we are going to unbox, as well as opening up my Aqua Nendoroid for the first time. Okay, it got really hot in that cardigan, so I said bump it, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, and obviously we have changed to the unboxing angle. So anyway, let's go ahead and open up this first package from Amazon here. Oh, and also already the bad Amazon sign when the box comes smashed up. I have no idea why they couldn't ship this in an actual box. Not that I really mind as long as the figure is not destroyed. I don't really care too much about this box. But as you can see, it is the Wandering Witch, the Journey of Elaina Coreful figure. I hate that the box came so smashed up, which I probably should have expected, honestly. Like, you can't trust Amazon for shit. However, it was super cheap, so I'm not really gonna trip on it too hard. But let's go ahead and pop this thing open and see if the figure survived the journey here. Now, I am not terribly familiar with this series. I actually recently purchased the 5 volumes of the manga. I think there's a total of 6, but also it looked like a fun and cute series, and you know, Elaina is a very cute girl, so, you know, I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And also, I saw this figure was on sale for maybe 20 bucks, and I thought I would also give this a try. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, compared to some of the other stuff that I've been picking up, this base is actually pretty damn cool. Like, I'm not mad at this. I mean, it doesn't have any crazy like elements or anything to it, but it's kind of a smoky translucent with, you know, a nice print on it, and I am not mad at that. And then it's the same thing for the figure. I mean, it's about what you would expect for like a $20 figure. There's no crazy shading or anything on it, but I think the details are solid for what it is. I mean, the paint apps are okay. It's a $20 figure, you know, it's a $20 figure, but it looks pretty decent. I think it's gonna look like really nice on the shelf. Her face looks pretty solid. Unlike Frieren, I'm not familiar with this series, so I don't know, you know, how she looks compared to like her anime counterpart or her manga counterpart. I know that there is an anime for this, if I'm not mistaken, but to me, in my eyes, this looks pretty solid. I would have liked to have had like a little thing to put this foot on, because it feels wobbly on the base. I mean, it's, look how easy that is to take out. Unless I have it the wrong, no, I don't think I have it the wrong way. That just doesn't feel, that does not feel great. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this does not feel great. It does not feel sturdy at all. Unlike the pop-up parades, where they feel really sturdy on their base, this one definitely feels kind of cheeks. I don't know if this is like, you know, a me thing or because mine came like in a jacked up box or what, but yeah, that, now I will honestly say that I'm not terribly happy about that, but it is okay. It's okay, we're gonna live with it, but I should definitely be able to, you know, pick it up and the base moves with it, and, you know, with the slightest bit of resistance it pops up. So got a little bit disappointed about that. I may consider returning this one and getting a credit and just investing in like a better Elaina figure, but you know, the figure itself and the sculpt itself is not bad, and I think the base itself is not bad. I just think those two things together are not working quite as well as I would like them to work, which is unfortunate, honestly. Okay, moving on to our next box. I don't know, I was thinking about it kind of hard, and I think I might send this figure back. I was pretty excited about it too, so I'm really annoyed by that. But anyway, moving on to our next Amazon box. At least this one is actually packed in a box, so hopefully there's not any damage, which ironically, this is the one that probably could have taken a beating in shipment, and it wouldn't have affected the packaging at all. But Let's go ahead and get this one open. Now this one I am super excited about after kind of spending most of my weekend looking around for it, and I actually ended up finding it, and I think we're probably going to build a solid little collection of this particular character, and I'm actually mentioned her in this video, so that's probably giving you a little clue as to what it is. It is the Demon Slayer Mitsuri. I don't know. Honestly, I said a bunch of times that I did not know how to pronounce her name, and I'm going to maintain that. But man, what a freaking baddie, man. There's no way you can convince me that she didn't bring all the boys to the yard, because she brought me to the yard. This pop-up parade, as well as I think I have like a Ben Presto one that I picked up over the weekend as well, are gonna do the trick for now. And I actually even want to get her Funko Pop, and I'm not really that into collecting Funko Pops. Like, I've got to really want a character for me to, you know, want to get the Funko Pop, but her Funko Pop is adorable. Not going to hold you, homie. Her Funko is super adorable. But yeah, I picked this one up from Amazon, got a really good price on it. I think this also answers, because I feel like this pop-up parade is a little bit older. Like, it's been out for a while, and it does come on the wider hexagonal base, unlike the Ruby and the Arima. This one comes with that larger base. So that answers my question that I asked in that last video, whether or not these came with hexagonal bases. And we will actually take a quick look at that base now. So it comes in this translucent pink, which is, you know, not bad. I do wish it was the smaller base, like the two newer versions of it, because this is going to take up a little bit more space than I feel like it really needs to for the size figure that it is. But I don't know. I can't say whether I like the shape of this better than I like the shape of the round one. I just know I like the round one for the size, for the space saving aspect of it. And then we have the figure. Well, let's do this. Let's show off her sword real quick. And already, I mean, her sword's a little jacked up, but I kind of dig it. I think it's like pretty solid, some decent details for like a $30 figure. I think it's got some pretty nice details to it. You know, the hilt is decent. I think the handle is really where it's at. Some pretty good details on the handle there with the hearts. Really like this one. And of course, the figure itself looking really nice and really detailed once again for a $30 figure. I think a lot of the detail is in the hair, getting a lot of good detail from that. I think you get a decent amount of detail in her clothing, in her socks. Her shoes are okay. I've seen some versions of, like, some nicer versions of it that even have kind of ridges on the bottom of the shoes, which I think is really cool. So let's get her on her base, and boom, she is chilling. And last but most certainly not the least, we are going to go ahead and pop open this Aqua Nendoroid here. As you can see, Aqua comes in that standard Nendoroid blister pack. The standard window pack hasn't quite hit that new packaging wave yet, and it's going to come with the regular figure, 2 faceplates, an extra kind of glow stick arm, the camera hand, the phone hand, and of course the Bikamachi kind of holding up sign hand. So, and it comes with a kind of bent leg as well. And then of course on the bottom you're gonna get your stand. And one thing I can say I love about Nendoroids is they are pretty uncomplicated to unbox. Like, it just kind of is what it is. With Aqua, I think I'm going to keep his neutral face on, because I feel like that's what he spends a majority of his time in. Like, these faces that it comes with are a little too happy for the Aqua that I know, at least. I mean, Aqua don't smile like that. Aqua's a real one, fam. He don't smile, he don't smirk, he don't nothing. But this is what Aqua looks like up close in his neutral face. Like I said, this looks like the quintessential Aqua face. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this looks like my boy right here. I think that's why we're gonna keep this face on him. That is Aqua on his stand, just chilling, supporting his sister and his love. So this is the Aqua Nendoroid. Pretty decent. I mean, you know, pretty much your standard Nendoroid, nothing too crazy. I like Aqua actually a lot. I just probably won't care, you know, collect too many Aquas, and I think this is a good version for me to have on the shelf, considering that I have 2 other ones and I'm probably gonna order the Akane sooner than later. So yeah, the Akane. I did not mean a Rima. I already have a Rima. So I'm going to be ordering the Akane sooner than later. But yeah, this is Aqua in his Nendoroid form. All right, so that's the video. A little trip to Barnes & Noble for the vlog portion, a couple of unboxings for some things that I got from Amazon, and of course the Aqua that I got from Barnes & Noble a little while ago. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments, and of course, if you are feeling this or any of my other content, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're feeling real frisky or feeling real generous, go ahead and click that subscribe button and let them know that you fogs with your boy, keeping it a buck with you. I might send that Elaina back, man. I was just putting it on the shelf over here and I was super disappointed, but pretty happy with everything else that I picked up. Anyway, as I always say, let's continue to talk about the things that we like, the things that we don't, and everything in between. And until next time, peace.